Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Ignanime channel. In today's video, we'll talk about the top 10 moments in Naruto Shippuden that for various reasons tugged at the heartstrings of the more sensitive viewers, bringing a tear to their eye, a smile to the faces of the stronger ones, or at least making even the cold-hearted rewind and watch the scene again. I'll try to leave links to the full scenes in the description of this video so you can watch them in their entirety. Without further ado, let's get started. At number 10, we have the scene where Kakashi talks about Naruto's father. The scene begins with Naruto saying he's going to see the Raikage to ask him to spare Sasuke, which, given the events happening in the series at that moment, was complete madness. But Naruto has a strong reason for doing so. He had met Minato's spirit, the fourth Hokage. Kakashi, who was listening carefully, froze upon hearing this. His face showed a mix of surprise, nostalgia, and pride. Surprise because he didn't expect Naruto to have met Minato. Nostalgia for the moments he spent with Minato, his mentor and friend, and pride because he saw in Naruto the same spirit and courage that Minato had. Kakashi asks Naruto what else his father told him, confirming that he already knew Minato was Naruto's father. Naruto responds that Minato told him he believed in him. Kakashi gets emotional hearing these words and decides to support Naruto in his mission without hesitation, showing the loyalty and devotion he felt for his mentor Minato, treating Naruto's decision as if Minato had made it himself, and showing the affection and trust he had in Naruto. At number 9, we have the scene where Naruto says goodbye to his father. This scene takes place at the beginning of Naruto's birthday, after the Fourth Great Ninja War. It's the first time Naruto really gets physical contact with his father without external factors interrupting them. It's a moment where he not only gets to say goodbye to him, but also gets to leave a message for both him and his mother. It's an emotional moment, especially in the final part, where we see a tear escape Minato as he hears his own son say that he had a dream, the dream of being a Hokage, even better than his father. And though not everything would always be smooth sailing, Naruto had enough determination and effort to achieve this goal. And someday he would definitely become Hokage. Minato's face showed how proud he was of his son and how he could finally rest. At number 8, we have Gaara's speech. Gaara is a character who, at first, was hated by many, but as the series progressed, he became more and more loved, culminating in this speech, where he became one of the most beloved characters in the series. This speech is not only emotional for what he says and the context in which he says it, but also for who delivered it. In a situation of tension among the different ninja villages, Gaara, who was once introduced by his father as a monster who hated everyone thanks to Naruto's help, was able to free himself from that hatred and become the man he is today. Addressing the Ninja Alliance, he made them understand that there were no enemies, only ninjas who had suffered the consequences of the previous 3 great ninja wars and the mutual damage caused by the cycle of hatred they were trapped in. He helped them understand that deep down, they were all the same. This speech was very significant for the series because from then on, we didn't see any more discrimination or tension between the villages throughout the franchise. It had a huge impact on everyone who heard it, giving us one of the best war speeches in anime. At number 7, we have the Battle of Madara versus the Shinobi Alliance. Now, I've already said that this list is about the most emotional scenes that made us get invested in this fictional world by humanizing the characters and empathizing with them. It's not about the best fights or the best animated scenes in Naruto, but just because something is epic doesn't mean it can't be emotional for the viewer. There's not much to say about this entry in the list because there are literally AMVs, anime music videos, with millions of views of this scene in Naruto Shippuden. Madara was a character with incredible hype, and fans were afraid he wouldn't live up to expectations. But not only did he meet them, he surpassed them. When we saw this scene, we witnessed a massive battle where Madara utterly destroyed the Shinobi Alliance. In this battle, he even took down the 5 Kage, all while newly revived and without his original body yet. This first scene of Madara was legendary, worthy of this legendary ninja. Beyond showcasing his skills, it was his personality that shone. At number 6, we have the scene where Naruto is welcomed as a hero in Konoha. Any top list of Naruto should have a scene from the Pain arc. As for most fans, it was one of the best, if not the best, arcs of the series. When talking about emotional moments, there are several we could pick, from Jiraiya's death to the psychological battle between Naruto and Pain, or even the scream Sakura lets out when calling for Naruto. The reason I chose this scene is because it's the culmination of everything, like the final piece, where all those emotional scenes come together and peace begins. Naruto starts to reap the rewards of everything he's sown throughout this arc. In this scene, we see Naruto's triumphant return, loved and praised by everyone. We also see Kakashi's pride as he carries Naruto on his back, showing how much he appreciates his beloved student. Sakura's affection is shown as she hugs Naruto, grateful for his return. This scene is a clear display of Naruto's growth and maturity as a character. He went from being an orphaned and rejected child to a respected and admired young ninja. From a clumsy and mischievous student, he became a master of Senjutsu and the Rasengan. He went from being just a Hokage candidate to becoming the hero of Konoha. Naruto had shown his strength, courage, and kindness in this scene, showing that respect and love aren't imposed but earned. Sakura, who once looked down on Naruto and even treated him cruelly, became one of the people who cared for and trusted him the most. In conclusion, the scene where Naruto returns to Konoha on Kakashi's back after defeating Pain is one of the most memorable and impactful, summarizing what Naruto aimed to convey from the beginning, that this is a story of overcoming obstacles, where a boy who was a loser in every aspect of his life would create his own path, earn the respect of everyone, and fulfill his dream. At number 5, we have the scene where Itachi says goodbye to Sasuke. This scene is unique. When I say unique, I mean it's the only time we see Itachi being truly himself, without having to play a role. It's a moment where he finally gets his time with Sasuke to show him who he really was. Itachi was a master of illusions, not just with his jutsu, but also with the people around him. But this time was different. He finally showed Sasuke the whole truth, instead of just the parts he needed to manipulate him. Itachi even regrets not telling Sasuke everything earlier, as things might have turned out differently if he had. This scene shows Itachi's love for his brother and his willingness to sacrifice everything for him, while also revealing Sasuke's confusion and resentment. Sasuke, who had been manipulated by Itachi's illusions, had lived his life fueled by hate and a desire for revenge, not realizing that his brother had always loved him and had protected him from the shadows. It's an emotional scene that illustrates the depth of the bond between the brothers, the pain of deception, and the weight of their tragic past. At number 4, we have the death of Neji Hyuga. This scene is a culmination of Neji's character arc, which began in the original Naruto series, where he was introduced as a bitter and conflicted character, believing that fate controlled everything and that one's destiny couldn't be changed. However, through Naruto's influence, Neji came to realize that he could shape his own future and protect the people he cared about. During the Fourth Great Ninja War, Neji sacrifices himself to protect Naruto and Hinata from one of the 10 Tails attacks. It's an incredibly emotional moment because Neji's death symbolizes the profound impact Naruto had on the people around him. Neji's final words express his gratitude to Naruto for helping him understand that he was never truly trapped by fate. His death also deeply affects Naruto and Hinata, leading to one of the most heartbreaking moments in the series as they grieve for their friend and comrade. At number 3, we have Jiraiya's death. This is one of the most significant moments in the Naruto series because Jiraiya was not only Naruto's mentor, but also a father figure to him. Jiraiya was sent to infiltrate the Hidden Rain village to gather information on the Akatsuki's leader, Pain. Despite being one of the legendary Sannin and a powerful ninja, Jiraiya ultimately falls in battle against Pain, a student he once trained. His death is especially emotional because of the way it's handled. Jiraiya reflects on his life, his failures, and his unfulfilled dreams as he dies. But in his final moments, he finds peace in the knowledge that Naruto, his student, is the one who will carry on his legacy. Jiraiya's death is a major turning point for Naruto, fueling his determination to become stronger and ultimately defeat Pain. At number 2, we have the death of Minato and Kushina, Naruto's parents. This scene is one of the most emotional in the entire series because it shows the ultimate sacrifice that parents make for their child. During the Nine Tails attack on Konoha, Minato and Kushina, who had just welcomed their newborn son Naruto, decide to give their lives to protect the village and seal the Nine Tails within Naruto. As they say their final goodbyes to their son, Minato and Kushina express their love and hopes for Naruto's future, even though they won't be there to see him grow up. It's a powerful and heartbreaking moment, as they leave behind not only their lives, but also their dreams of raising Naruto. This scene also provides insight into Naruto's origins and deepens our understanding of his character, as we see the love and sacrifice that went into his birth. Finally, at number 1, we have the scene where Naruto meets his mother, Kushina, for the first time. This moment takes place during Naruto's training to control the Nine Tails chakra, and it's incredibly emotional because it's the first time Naruto gets to have a real conversation with his mother. Kushina tells Naruto about her life, her relationship with Minato, and how much she loves him. It's a touching and heartfelt moment, especially for Naruto, who grew up without his parents and had always longed to meet them. Kushina's personality shines through in this scene. Her fiery temper, her strength, and her deep love for her son. As they talk, Kushina gives Naruto words of wisdom and encouragement, telling him that she and Minato always believed in him and were proud of the person he had become. This meeting allows Naruto to finally connect with his family and gain closure about his past, making it one of the most poignant and emotional moments in the series. This concludes the top 10 most emotional moments in Naruto Shippuden. Let me know in the comments if I missed any scenes that really moved you, and feel free to share your thoughts. Remember to check out the full scenes in the description if you want to experience these moments again. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. See you in the next video, The Nine Tails.